In this video, we will be dealing with a 1 proportion z-test and looking at how to state the ho and ha for this, looking at the test for this, and looking at the actual test here to kind of test this if you were to test the significance of that test. We will also be looking at double blind and how that looks in an actual experiment. So in part A, it's a state the hypothesis. So we have to state our ho and our ha. In this, our ho is P of n equals P of P. And our ha is P of n is less than P of P. It also says to check if we can safely use the z procedure. Now the z procedure kind of refers to proportions, because proportions always use a z-test. So with proportions, we have to do our first and second rules of thumb. So as you see here, all 4 of these tests or rules of thumb are passed, so we can safely say that we can use this. Okay, moving on to part B. Part B asks how significant is the evidence that AZT is effective. For this, we have to do our test, our 1 proportion z-test, and the formula for this is P of n minus P of P all over, and all this is in square root, P of n times Q of n over n of n. And all of that is equal to P, and when you plug your numbers in and calculate, you will get a p-value of 0.9994. Then you would take 1 and minus it by that, and that would give you your 0.0016. And so now you would also reject your ho, because that value is less than your 0.01, which is your alpha value. And you determine that alpha value of 0.01 because this is a pretty important statistical study that we are doing. Okay, moving on to C. C asked the experiment was a double blind. Explain, basically. So a double blind is an experiment where neither the doctor nor the patient knows what the drug is being administered, so they do not know. So this means that when the doctor gives the drug, he has no idea what he's giving to the patient, and when the patient receives the drug, they do not know whether this is the real drug or the placebo, and the doctor also does not know whether it is the real drug or the placebo. And so this video is concluded, and in this we learned about double blind and how this is used in experiments, and about 1 proportion z-tests.